Hello, powerful one. Today, we are discussing the modalities, the essentials of recording your dream life images.
Okay, it's very simple. Record a new clip. How do you record a new clip? You see, on a daily basis, as we breathe, as we live, we are perpetually recording life. We are looking at scenes, we are looking at people, we are looking at events, we are recording them. But how are we recording them? We are composing them on the basis of our backgrounds, on the basis of our life's experiences. That is why we create an experience that is connected with the kind of experience we've been having all our lives. This is why we are not able to change our lives as we should, because every time we focus the lens of our existence on things, what we are creating is in line with the background programs that are running in us. So we create the same experience and then we drop it on the timeline for editing, and it is the same image that we are getting. It might have a different hue. Okay, it might have a different frame rate, it might be slightly different somehow, but at the end of the day, it is the same experience we are creating. So the right thing to do is to delete your mode of interpretation. The reality is that it is very easy to create the life that we live, but what is the problem is creating the life that we want to live. That's the problem. And when we look at scenes, we look at situations, we look at people, we are interpreting them not as they are, but we are interpreting them on the basis of the life we have lived before. This is why it is almost impossible for us to change our lives from the standpoint of the past life. There is a quote that is attributed to Lord Buddha that kept coming at me for so many years. You know, I don't see it anymore on social media, and I used to see it everywhere I turned before. And that quote simply said that a problem cannot be solved within the consciousness with which it was created. So if you are having a life that you have not loved up until now, it simply means that you have a consciousness that is wrong. When your consciousness is negative, when your consciousness is fear-based, when your consciousness is rivalry-driven, when it is influenced by peer pressure, when it is informed by people's judgments, it becomes a slavish consciousness. It becomes a consciousness that is not native to you, but it is native to the experiences that you've been having before. But now you want to change that experience. You want to change those experiences to something much more positive, to something that is in line with your conscious thoughts. Then what you need to do, my friend, is to change your consciousness. In changing your consciousness, that is where death comes. That is where a lot of problem comes into play. People are so scared stiff to approach the game of consciousness changing because it comes with a lot of pains. But you have to do it. The first step to take is to understand that nobody is responsible for the things you have suffered up until now. Okay? People have gone through worse circumstances and they came out much better than you are right now. Therefore, take responsibility. I keep saying it all the time. And then two, don't try to give credence to where you are right now by trying to justify it with one story or another. No. And two, don't condemn yourself for being as you are now. That's all. The very beginning of all growth is that you must first of all build a sense of self-worth within yourself. It simply means that you have to reinterpret your life and let you know that the life you've been having up until now is a life that you subconsciously believe you deserve. Some people have cursed themselves by their acceptances and their admissions in the past. No, they're not manifesting right now. You have to now redirect yourself and say, okay, you know what? Whatever had been in the past, I'm changing them. This is about recording now. You are trying to now start recording new images. Therefore, you have to start with a sense of angulation. Images are not the same. You know why? An angle can change. A perspective can change an image. It is left to the framer. You have a frame. Create a frame that is jolly. Create a frame that is boisterous. Create the frame of self-worth. Create the frame of possibility. Do not allow anything impinge upon your sense of worth. And don't let anything lie to you by telling you it is too late. There is nothing ever too late. And don't allow your age to be the basis of shooting yourself down. Don't ever shoot yourself down by any consideration, because they are not true. You see, the life you are living right now that you don't like is not real. It is powered by your personality. So all you need to do is to change your personality. How do you change your personality? You change it by changing the way you see things. On my channel, there are so many videos there that will give you the ways to change your personality. I would say this, that first of all, my friend, take your mind away from the outer vistas of life. Embrace meditation. That's the first thing you should do. If you really want to change your personality, you want to change the way you see things, you want to give yourself a sense of self-worth, a sense of value, you want to change the way you interpret things, you have to withdraw from the external world, because the external world that you are seeing is the life you have created based on your program from the past. It is based on the clips that are in the project being of your life. And you have checked the clips, they are not good. You have to empty them and say, okay, you know what? I am creating a new recording. I'm doing fresh videos with proper lighting, sunshine and everything. And I'm going to make this really work. You focus on that level. So meditation will furnish you with a lot of materials to redesign your life. So when you begin to peer into the unknown within you, then things begin to change over time. My master once said that sit in meditation every day accurately. In 1 month, your life will change. It doesn't matter what you are going through. Just sit in meditation every single day, morning, afternoon, and night. Sit in meditation. Accurately focus. In 1 month of consistently doing this thing, your life will change. A lot of us live the same life from birth to death without any change, because we have never questioned. We have never made a halt on the timeline. We've not stopped the needle from running on the timeline and say, what is this that I'm doing? I have always said I don't like this thing. Why do I still keep having it here? Delete. They don't care. They don't have the courage to press the delete button. Some press the delete button and the timeline became totally empty. And they feel that they have nothing now. They feel so empty and they are scared by that emptiness, and they go back and recover. They undo. Don't undo. The first level of change is not what people can see outside. It's inside of you. The inner level of change, which is the most important port of call, which is the most important change of all. When your perspective shifts, everything externally will begin to wear off and new things will begin to crop up. You will have a fresh new timeline with fresh new videos. And when it begins to play, when all the clips have been properly arranged and all the transitions have been put in place, color grading has been done, audio has been fixed, with the press of a button, the thing plays a new projection on the screen of your life. People are going to say, wow, how did it happen? And such transformations, they last forever, because they are coming from a conscious perspective. Not the accident of your birth, not the inherited ways of life. These are things that were forced by suffering, forged by suffering, forged in the midst of intense pain. Now you are wiser. Now you are stronger. Now you become more compassionate. You are not going to become that successful and then you look down on others this time because a new man, a new woman has been born into the world. It is because you took the step. All things are possible to them that believe in themselves. Watch my videos on this channel. You will see a lot of exercises and things to help you redesign your life. Don't be in haste to change externally. Change inside. External will change by themselves. I assure you of this. You're blessed. I am Osezwa Anthony Elimihe. I am in the game of helping you grow from inside out. That is the drill.